Okay, so I thought I would just make this so it'd be easier and you can peek at it at your own time. So I created the Pilgrim Simulation in Google Slides, so it'd be easy for you to go through with the kiddos. So it just really quickly has this Pilgrim pretest, and I'm sharing all the links with you, so you'll see them down here. I have to add a couple more in. They start by taking a pretest, and it talks about gives them a chance to figure out what they already know about the Pilgrims. Then we have a conversation and we talk about why do we celebrate Thanksgiving, and I put their ideas in this text box just kind of as a way that we have something we can come back at the end of the simulation and review what we previously thought. We talk about who were the Pilgrims, and Scholastic this month, their whole magazine is about the Pilgrims, so there's articles and videos in there that are really great through our Scholastic subscription, so I plan on using that here. And then we just talk about a pilgrim as anyone who takes a long journey, and so there are many pilgrims. And then I just talk about, this is through the simulation, so we kind of read through this together about their travel. We take a look at their trip from England to Cape Cod. We take a look at their timeline of how they traveled. And then I tell them the purpose of the simulation, and their job's to learn about the life of the pilgrim, learn about the life of the Wampanoag, make decisions to help their team earn points, and use the points to build their neighborhood. That is not the English spelling. Okay, so I show them a few pictures of the Plymouth plantation, but this is in the Scholastic videos that they released this month and the article. But I show them this picture. This is actually the common house. This is the first structure the Pilgrims built. And they built that so that they could all live there and get off of the boat, because they were staying on the boat until they had something built. And then later, this top part, these doors slide open and cannons face out, and that's how they defended themselves. So they had big cannons that rolled on this side and the opposite side. And then down below was their church. So initially it was one story, and that's where they slept until they built the homes for each pilgrim. And then we talk about what a pilgrim house looks like, how this is a traditional pilgrim house. This would be a very large home. So if they were adding this on, maybe it was two families living together, or they were bringing more of their family over from England. But typically just this small size would be a typical pilgrim home. But we look at it and we talk about the thatch roofing, and we remind them that the only thing they brought with them were tools. So all of these resources they see here, they had to go out in the woods, find the thatch and the lumber and build the homes. We just give them this view so they can see why they chose to live here by the water, lots of resources. And then I let them see a pilgrim map. So the Wampanoag tribe lived down in this part, and you would enter here. And then they built little neighborhoods, not meaning to, but so that they had main streets to their common house and fields and planting. They had some common areas over here. This was a blacksmith, and this is where they did cooking. So they had ovens that they built out of stone that they all used. So in any case, you need to give each student a pilgrim identity. The way you do it is decide what groups you want, which kids would work well together. You can have as many neighborhoods as you want, so I'll figure out how many kiddos you have and help you with that. And then go through and give each student an identity. Do 1 through 4 first, and then 5 if you need it in a group. So you'll give each player their identity so that they can read it and see who they are. And then we talk about the cooperative group rubrics. So I talk about when I pop into their breakout rooms that I'll be giving them points as they're making decisions. And it's on a 4-point scale. And I grade them in these 3 areas. And then we talk about neighborhood leaders. Each neighborhood has to have a leader. And that these are the different roles and things that they have to do. And then we start by talking about the Mayflower Compact, that this is the actual compact. These are the things they agreed to, and that these are the things their group must agree to. And then the leader signs everybody's name. I'll pause there and do another recording for you.